In the VP debate, it really stuck out to me how much Walz and Vance show that we're living in different linguistic worlds based on our parties. So in linguistics, we have the concept of a shibboleth, which can be a pronunciation or a word that's associated with one group but not another. And in this debate, there were a ton of examples of both of these guys showing how they're in different camps, and they do this with their language as well. So every time that Vance talked about immigration, he said words like
criminal migrants, illegal immigrants, 25 million illegal aliens.
Whereas Walz was more likely to just say
migrants, immigrants, it's immigrants.
Or other people on the left will say something like undocumented folks, maybe migrants, but never collocated with crime the way that Vance always does. Another one that we've seen both Vance and Trump use is to call Kamala Harris the border czar, which is interesting because this was never a thing, right? This was never a title that was officially assigned to her. And you'll never see that in sort of democratic-leaning media sources or left-leaning media sources. It's exclusively a term used by the right because the frame is to paint Kamala Harris as ineffective on the border. And it's another term that Vance used this evening.
When she became the appointed border czar was to undo 94 Donald Trump executive actions that opened the border.
So the media environment you live in affects the language that you use. And this happens in part because sometimes candidates find an effective framing for the attacks that they're trying to leverage against their opponents, but also because words are kind of sticky, right? They get stuck in our head. Maybe you found yourself just like repeatedly saying the same word a bunch of times in the same day. They're sticky like that. So the next time that you hear somebody say a phrase like
criminal migrants
or even
pro-women,
you can think about what kind of alignment the speaker might have and what that word choice says about their worldview and the media they've been consuming.